Welcome to our incredible hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. But what makes this place truly special, it's the people. And now we are shining a spotlight on some amazing local heroes by doing something big for them. Wow. With the help of a wonderful local designer, we are giving their space the transformation it deserves. This is our way of saying thank you for everything they do to uplift our community. Hey, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Tae.
And welcome to Hometown Heroes.
Okay, so cozy couch, little pop of color, but neutral.
Mini fridge.
Mini fridge. Hey, we're Maddie and Tae, and we are singer-songwriters. We love country music. That is the music that we make. We are business owners, moms, best friends.
Mamas by day, artists by night.
Yep.
It's a beautiful, chaotic life.
Actually, we do have some ideas.
Hi guys, how are you?
So excited.
I'm Julie Couch. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I started my interior design business about 20 years ago. I specialize in residential interior design, but I was thrilled when Maddie and Tae asked me to be involved in this project. I think it's so special.
We are so passionate about this organization and everything that we're doing today. So we are so grateful that you are here to help us with this Operation Song project.
Of course.
So we've got some ideas, but we do need you to design.
We are not designers.
Well, thank you for bringing me into this. I think this is incredible.
Yeah.
Operation Song. So let's go see it.
Perfect.
Hi.
How are
Great to see you guys again.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. My name's John. I'm CEO of Operation Song, headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee. So I served in the Army for 6 years, from 2012 to 2018. Up to that point, right at the age of 27, I had only ever done two things, right? Which is train to fly helicopters and to lead troops in combat. Unfortunately, type 1 diabetes took both of those things away from me. I had my own path to navigate in terms of transitioning into what the military community calls the civilian world. I started working in the veterans community 2020 and had the opportunity of working with the Dale K. Graham Veterans Foundation as the CEO and started as the CEO here at Operation Song in January of 2024.
This is Julie.
Hi.
She is going
Julie,
to be...
John, CEO Operation Song.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's going to make it magical. We're so excited.
We need it. We're so excited.
I do magic.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. Let me give you a quick tour.
Okay.
And welcome to the studio.
Hey, this is great.
So Operation Song is a veterans nonprofit. Our mission is to serve veterans, military personnel, and their families through the power of songwriting. And we do that by pairing veterans with professional songwriters in a studio, in a writing room, sometimes even virtually, depending on where the veteran lives. We go through that songwriting session, and at the end of that session, the veteran has had the opportunity to document their story in lyrics to a melody with a professional songwriter, but then also gives us a platform to be able to share that veteran story with the entire country so that we can drive a narrative within America that we can't forget about veterans and their families. We can't forget about military personnel because they very much are the fabric of who we are as a society, who we are as a nation.
So why do you need us? This is great.
Let me show you the office.
Okay, let's go.
Display system.
So here she is.
And this is the office.
Okay, you do need me. I do want to hear about this space and kind of how you guys got here and why here.
Since 2012, we've been writing songs with veterans. We've written over 1,800 songs for veterans, but we've always done it in a different place.
Okay.
And so as a 501c3, we finally decided to establish an office this year, and lucky to partner with the Parlor, who had an open space for us.
Okay.
And so we moved in, but we didn't have the budget and the facilities for the rest of the revamp of it. So most important for us was to be able to create a consistent place for us to be able to pair Nashville hit songwriters with veterans and and their families to share their story. And we luckily found this place right on Music Row, so it's perfect for us. Now we're just in the creating a comfortable place for veterans to open up part.
It's a very vulnerable thing to write songs. Like, you are pouring your heart out, and sometimes to someone that you just met that day. So when the space feels, kind of facilitates that cozy, like, you know, intimate feeling, I feel like that's when you capture the best
We're already
stuff.
working with good bones too, because I will say windows
Are amazing.
Key.
are crucial
Fantastic.
in a writer's room.
Natural light.
Exactly.
Feels dungeony if
You don't
there's
want to
no
be in a cave.
Yeah.
So tell me the nuts and bolts of this. What do you like about this space? And then what are you kind of like, oh, it could be better?
I'd love to be able to do both the songwriting room and the office, even if the office is just a corner. That way we can kind of always have the
So kind of
space being
multitask.
useful. Yeah, I think this carpet is 24 years old.
Oh yeah, she needs.
It's not
she's-
And-
it's time for her to retire.
And would just love to have a color and a vibe that inspires creativity and warmth and, you know, a little bit of collaboration.
Okay, perfect.
Because at the end of the day, you know, two people come together at the end, hopefully we have the magic of their story.
Yes.
And I think the environment could be a big part of kind of pulling that out, making them feel worthy.
Yes.
And a lot of times the space is a component of making people feel worthy of the story.
Well,
and
if you're going to let us take over, then those are your only directives. We can get you out of here and we can surprise you. How's that?
that sounds amazing. Thank you so much.
Perfect. We got it. We got it, right?
We do.
Yes, we got it.
Let's
Good
get
luck.
to it.
I
Let's do
need
it, girl.
some information from you guys.
Yes.
This is how I typically work with a client. So our process is basically get a big idea, right? So kind of like what we just did with John.
Yeah.
We meet and we talk about what are your desires? What do you do in the room? How many people do you want in the room? And that kind of thing.
Right.
Is this gonna be a room you use for 30 minutes for a cup of coffee? Is it gonna be something you're in for 4 hours?
First off, the carpet. That was the first thing.
We're definitely getting rid of it.
Okay.
I definitely think we need to pull this up.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do now that aren't expensive and are fairly quick. I mean, we
Okay.
obviously don't want these people to not be able to use the space
Right.
for weeks. So I think we could do something wood or something kind of warm, like a wood floor.
Okay.
And I'm assuming we need a rug or something for
Yeah.
acoustics, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Paint. What color are you
You girls
feeling?
have been around each other a lot.
I know.
I love it.
Because we're repeating. Yeah. We're
Paint. I would love a dark color.
Okay.
I don't think this lends itself to a dark color.
Yeah.
Right? I think we need one color that's really pretty, that has a little bit of interest, like not beige, not,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Something a little more special, but keeps everything light and bright.
Okay,
Okay.
I love that. I think it's going to work great with the windows. Now, the only thing that we're not seeing is storage.
Yeah.
I did see this coming in. I think that, not good. I don't think it would hold anything, but I also think not super attractive.
Okay.
But I do have something really great in mind, and it's got a lot of flexibility for instruments, for other things they want to house.
All right, Julie, we're passing the baton. We got to go get on the tour bus.
Y'all, I'm so excited and honored to do this, but I am gonna go get started on the design.
We got a lot of work to do,
The
girl.
important stuff, okay. But thank you,
Absolutely.
and have fun.
I'm excited.
I am so excited about this plan. I think we have really accomplished all the goals as far as function and the beauty of the space, and we wanna make it really elegant and just really refresh it. I'm gonna start with the floor plan. Sometimes it's hard to tell the scale of things. Make sure you measure every single thing. You can also tape things off in your space, which is really helpful if you get painter's tape, so you can kind of see how it feels in the room. For instance, in this space, it's very intimate, it's very small. So what I've done is taken a really long sofa, it's kind of a normal width, so we can seat as many people as possible, but it's very shallow. So we don't take a lot of room up, and then we can have space to do this really comfy chair, which we want every seat to be really comfortable. And then since we need somewhere to put drinks and paper and laptops, all the things, we have a nesting coffee table. So that'll be great because we can pull it in if we need to. We can expand it if we want more surface area. So I'm really hoping we can rip that carpet up pretty easily because this is the floor I want to use. It's a Mulligan white oak pre-finished engineered floor. It's durable, it's quick, and it's super beautiful. So you can see I have samples on this tray. I love to get everything kind of together to see how things are working together, if we have enough variety, if there's enough texture. So I want to go in this color range for the walls. I really want to have something that does have color, so it's a creative space, it's not boring, and introduce something really pretty, but also I don't want to get it too dark because then it's going to feel like a cave. We want to keep that like light, bright, airy feel. As you can see, because we have just a few pieces of furniture, the paint color is going to be very impactful. When we think about a textile for this sofa, it's really important that it's comfy and cozy. I want to use something like this. You can see it has a great texture to it because they're going to be hanging out for 4 hours. And so we want it to feel a little luxurious and really elegant. And I think that's also going to be a nice contrast to a more rustic floor that's got a lot of personality. And since it is a small space, we're gonna kind of stick to the same collection and do a chair that's very similar. Super comfy, it's a great scale, and we'll get that cohesive feel that we really want. I love this table for this space. It's a nesting table, so you can see there's 2 pieces, so we can really spread it out, get lots of surface areas, but if we need to kind of get it out of the way for more seating or instruments, we can absolutely just kind of push these together. And they want a workspace. So we chose this one. It's got a little personality, it's got a little architecture, but it's not gonna take up a lot of space visually. And then it also introduces another wood finish, which is really nice too, because we have that variety. With so few pieces, we really have to get creative with how we wanna introduce that, so everything doesn't look one note. So this rug, I think, is a great element for this room because it's gonna give us instant age and texture. This is gonna be richer color, stronger design element, and I think it's gonna be a really nice contrast, kind of has that personality, and we are in a bungalow on Music Row, so we don't want to give up any of the personality to have this beautiful new space. But the most important thing, if you're planning a room at home, this is very simple, but just put everything on one page. What I've done is I've kind of put everything together so I can see how it's gonna work. So since we have all these textures and finishes, this really collected feel, I think it's gonna be perfect for an older home, this bungalow on Music Row. I think it's gonna be super cool. And since he mentioned all this function of this room, we need storage. I think I have a fabulous surprise. So let's get back to the office and actually get going. One thing I really want to do in this room is get rid of this old carpet and replace it with something really beautiful. That could be a great design element. So if you're gonna see what's underneath a carpet that you're gonna pull up, it's really nice to start in the corner so you don't make any big mistakes. But it looks like this one is just a subfloor, so it's very flat, very easy. What I wanted to do in this space, which we're gonna be able to, is a white oak floor. It's pre-finished. Hey there, it's pre-finished engineered floor, so much simpler to do at home, much quicker, and less time that you have to be off of your floors. Okay, so perfect timing because you're gonna help me with this. But more importantly, guys, this is Roberto. He's gonna help me transform this room. We are gonna use this beautiful neutral. It's kind of a blue-gray, so it's very soft, so it still feels open and airy, but we're gonna have those new fabulous floors that are light, and we really just wanna make it more polished. And I think a way to make it more sophisticated, I like to do this a lot, is paint everything. So paint the trim, really just everything is washed in the same color, and it's gonna give us more of a cohesive look. It's gonna be cleaner. I think it'll make the room feel a little bit more open. That's easy, right?
Yeah, it's enough.
It's gonna look amazing. Okay, so now you get to help with the rug. It's bonus. Do you wanna go to that corner?
Yeah.
And I'll start over here. Okay, 1, 2, pull. So luckily, we have rolled up the corner of the carpets. Subfloor, no issue. Adding the hardwood floors that are fantastic. So we're ready. So obviously, thank you, paint is so transformative. I mean, it's the easiest, quickest thing you can do to really completely change a space. We're gonna put up a sample just to triple check that we love this color, this beautiful kind of blue-gray color. I love this color. I think it's perfect for what we're trying to achieve. So it's a go. Let's do it, Roberto.
Let's do it.
We're tackling it, right? happy with this. So pretty. This color is amazing. I'm so happy with this. So Roberto has the second coat, which looks amazing. I am just getting the first coat finished over here. Roberto, don't you love these Worcester brushes? They're really great. Even I look like I know what I'm doing. They do support veterans and veteran causes, so it's been really cool for them to give us these items. I am loving this color. I think it's a perfect mix of soft, but adds some interest. And I do think it's gonna promote fantastic creativity and songwriting in this space. So I really love what he's doing right now is painting inside all these built-ins with the same color, and you can see we did the trim as well. This is just a really sophisticated look. It really unifies everything, especially in a small space. And it also really brings attention to your art, like the things you really want to showcase. So I think it's going to be a perfect solution for a great look, but also for a lot of storage. Hello.
Julie, how you
right
doing?
On time. One of the things that all of my clients ask for, no matter the size of the house, is storage. So I thought wall control would be the perfect solution.
We have a real statement piece we want to put in here. We know huge impact this room makes on people's lives.
Yes.
And it's a small space. Sometimes those are the most challenging, especially when it comes to storage and
Every
organization.
element is so important.
Exactly.
So this is our art, it's also our storage.
Exactly. That's what it's functional wall decor is what we like to call it. This is just one piece of the puzzle, but when you walk in, you should be like, wow, I'm somewhere special, and we hope that's what this brings to it. They can mix and match it, move things around however they want, however many guitars they have. It's not stuck in one spot.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah, totally modular, and the space, they can just make it their own over time. But I'd love to get a little bit of help bringing this stuff in.
I'm really excited about this because we just showcased the logo that they had before, but in a way that helps.
The good thing about this system is it's really easy to install. Really, all we have to do is get the first piece started. It's kind of like a puzzle.
So like a homeowner could do it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is totally a DIY. I'll get the first one started, and we'll go from there.
Perfect, okay.
Okay, now we have this one up, so we'll just keep marching down the wall. That one on the end there is next.
Okay.
Bring me those and then feed me the hardware as we move along. That would be great. And we want it to be perfect for these guys. We want the veterans to really feel like a lot went into this space because they deserve it.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Roberto, looks so good. And what I love about painting the inside of these is this is gonna be like the superstar. So thank you. Amazing. And we're doing it.
Cool.
Okay, ready?
On to the next one. Yes. Where did I put my level? The hard part's over. The first row, getting that set. It's like
great.
It's like the cornerstone. So
That looks awesome.
I think now we just go up.
Okay, last one.
There's nothing like finishing a puzzle, and this is a special one. We did it.
I need to see it all at once. Oh, that looks so good. This is perfect. Nailed it. Yes. Right there. I am so happy y'all are here. We don't have anywhere to sit, so we need you guys. I'm so excited. Is that our table, little table? Yeah. I'll take you up here. The furniture's coming in. I'm super excited. If you want to just put that on this side of the room and then we can get this rug laid out, I think that's going to be the best. This is our color. This is our rich texture moment. This looks fantastic. This sofa, definitely creative, definitely fun, and it's got that great scale that I love. So pretty. I love this table for this space. It gives us a lot of flexibility. It goes over that so we can kind of make it whatever size we want. Super comfy, it's a great scale, and we'll get that cohesive feel that we really want. Oh, cheer. Great. Do you want to try that right where you're standing? Like kind of here, facing in. And it's got a little personality, it's got a little architecture, but it's not gonna take up a lot of space. Perfect. Okay, desk area. We're getting there, time to accessorize. Okay, I think these are good. How's it going?
So what do you think about this as far as placement goes?
I love the idea. I think it needs to go up a little bit and towards the logo. Since we have this awesome logo, it's like the superstar of this room, I just want to make everything frame it, like make it very cohesive, like one piece. That looks way better, I love that. This is looking amazing. And how cool are these guitars, like to showcase? I love it.
This is awesome. It really completes the look, I think.
Well, thank you for doing it.
Thank you so much for letting us be a part of this, and please tell Maddie and Tae we're
Oh, I will.
thrilled to be a part of it and just so proud of it.
They're gonna love it because they wanted storage for guitars, and I was like, so this is perfect.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's very Music Row,
It's very clear, for sure.
I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, this looks so beautiful. The art is perfect. So now we have to accessorize to really put the last layer on that really makes it feel cozy and homey, which is what we want in here. I love this piece. It's so beautiful and cool. I think this really sets the vibe of the room. Of course, pillows. You know, next to paint, it's like the easiest thing you can do. Really just like to put a pair of pillows and then just add one fun. So I love that bringing in color with this, since our furniture is really neutral. I think this really helps tie it all together and feels really cozy. I'm so happy with this room, and I hope Maddie and Tae love it too. So I'm gonna give them a call. They're on tour, and see what they think. Hey, are you ready?
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love the guitars on the walls. That's so pretty.
The color is amazing. Storage, perfection, those cozy little pillows. I love it. It's perfect. Julie, you did a wonderful job. We hope that there are so many wonderful songs born in this room, and so grateful that we got to be a part of such a special transformation for Operation Song. And we love y'all. Julie, crushed it, girl.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad I made you guys proud. I hope this is perfect for songwriting, and they love it. Thank you for including me.
Okay, we gotta go get on stage. Love you. Bye.
Okay, so we're gonna show John. After 20 years, I am still nervous. I want him to love it, like want to work in there, want to bring veterans in, be really proud of the space. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome.
The wall.
I know, it's amazing,
The
right?
old logo's gone.
Yeah.
It's functional. I absolutely love the space. It's so much softer and inviting and bright.
It's comfy, right?
So bright,
It really is. Could you sit here for 4 hours and write a song?
I think so. Our mission is to serve veterans, military personnel, and their families. If any of them walk into our space and don't feel comfortable, then we might not be serving them to the standard that we want to serve them to. And so when I walked in, I felt like sitting down and chilling. And that's what we want our veterans, military personnel, and families to do. And so I loved it.
One of the biggest transformations is this gorgeous floor.
The carpet will not be missed.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's beautiful, soft. It kind of matches the table a little bit as well,
Like
too,
everything
right?
is light and bright. Bring on the creativity, you
There it
know?
is, yeah.
And what do you think of this?
It's new, it's sleek.
It's fantastic.
It doesn't shake.
This is a Hunter fan, and what's cool about this one, so Hunter developed this one to have 2 different finishes. So you actually have a black fan on the other side of this. If you ever got tired of this, if you got scratched, whatever, just flip it over and you have a totally new look.
Well, I can't wait to get to work so we can keep this space as busy as possible with veterans and songwriters. You know, we've written over 1,800 songs, but we have 17 million more to go. So Maddie and Tae, thank you so much for making this possible. We are hometown heroes, but it wouldn't have been possible without you recommending us, giving the recommendations to Julie, and then Julie just running with it and making the space what it is today. The veterans in this community need a place that's worthy of their story, and we couldn't have done this without you.
You're so kind to say that because I am so honored to do this. I feel so lucky to be able to use the thing I'm good at to help with this. And I hope for many, many years, a lot of people really love that space and feel so comfortable and so at home there. Maddie and Tae, Operation Song, you guys are truly hometown heroes. I think what you're doing is incredibly admirable, and I'm just so happy to be part of it. So thank you.
It is an honor to play a small part in Operation Song, being the heroes that they are.
And they truly are one of the heroes, many heroes of Nashville.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cool. I think a lot of great songs are gonna be written in here.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it's very like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. So Maddie and Tae kind of called us hometown heroes, but really this mission, our vision wouldn't be possible without you two. So thank you so much for being a part of the organization and helping out the veterans and their families make their songs possible through songwriting.
We're grateful to work for such a great organization.
I love being part of the team.